see you jumped in your silver Mercedes for the West trip, huh?
Yeah, I had to switch it up a little bit. But Luke Fickell jumps over here from Cincinnati over here in Wisconsin in his first year. And boy, is he dealt a good hand. 10 on offense, 8 on defense. And he's not even impressed. He stacks it more and gets 13 out of the transfer portal. I think that may be something important nowadays in building teams from the, when you first come in. You grab a lot of transfers just in case you had to convert some guys over your system. Even though Luke Fickell, what would I say? His morality and what he stands for is right in line with Wisconsin. His offense is slightly different. His defense is a little more aggressive than Wisconsin usually is. So I think he was a perfect fit over there. As a matter of fact, I'm a little jealous we didn't get him at Notre Dame before we got Marcus. But this is where he landed in the Big Ten. He's already being rated the top team on this side. I mean, he doesn't really have nobody to go against, but Iowa.
Yeah.
But what do you think about this offense he got dealt over here?
Yeah, I love it. I love what he's got to work with. Now, arguably he was the best coach in the state of Ohio, right? But we now know he is the best coach in the state of Wisconsin. But he's in a great situation as far as talent, experience, albeit not his talent, So we know what Wisconsin has done all these years when they recruited these big offensive linemen. So that sets well up for the run. But then he brings in offensive coordinator Phil Longo. And Longo, he was known for working with quarterbacks. He recruited Matt Corral when he was at Ole Miss. He's got a Heisman candidate over there at UNC, North Carolina, Drake May. So, and who does he get his first year as quarterback? He gets Tanner Mordecai from SMU. So bring it on. He's going to have a lot of fun with that kid, trying to run that offense. So, and, they got the O-line, and they brought 4 wideouts in the portal with them. So what's on their mind. It's not going to be your traditional Wisconsin football, but I think it's going to be a blend. It's going to have the best of both worlds. It's going to have the beef up front, and he's going to have the speed around them. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Longo and Fickell over there at Wisconsin early with the offense.
Yeah, I think it's one of my more favorable teams this year is Wisconsin. I like the Fickell ad right there. I like them opening up the pass a little more. Super Senior Mordecai. Don't forget Mordecai was at Oklahoma, I think.
Oklahoma recruiter, first 2 years.
Then went to SMU. So he's a quality quarterback. He could be traditionally the quarterback, at Wisconsin doesn't do much more than hand the ball off. But now they got somebody that's going to throw. And a lot of these coaches that come out, especially in the Big 12, I mean, we seen Brent Bielema last year come out, or year before last, as a new coach. And, you have that whole difference of they're not ready for your schemes. They don't have enough tape. And I think he takes advantage at that point. And I mean, these guys are definitely on their side probably go undefeated because I don't see too many teams on their side that could beat them. Now, when they got to go out of conference and play Ohio State, that could be something different. But looking good on the offensive side. What you think about the defense, Big Ragu?
Yeah. Well, the defense, they bring in Mike Tressel, and they said that he's going to run some of the old Jim Leonard schemes, which was a 3-3-5, which you're well familiar with that from the former defensive coordinator. So they're going to run some blended schemes, and I think that's going to be a wrinkle for them. And then also defensively, I think they've got talent across the board there. I'm not sure about the transfers on defense, but I know I was reading about the schemes from Tressel, and it was pretty impressive what I read. So I think they'll be okay. And they're a typical Big Ten team, on the defense. They're built to stop the run, make adjustments for the plays underneath, and then, they all try to keep, under 300 yards a game, 100 yards on the rushing side of things. They just don't want to leave the pass wide open. So, and that's what's changing in the Big Ten. And we're going to start seeing more schemes for passing on offense. So we'll see how these defenses adjust. Yeah,
the only thing that I see could be anything is adjusting the players to the coaches.
Yeah, that's the
that
thing.
would probably be the only thing. But you know,
How quick do they buy in?
Yeah, other than that, they're stacked with talent, and they have the right coaching staff to get the job done. Season wins, let's look at that. Definitely over 8.5. Like I said, I only think even overall, Washington State, Iowa, and Ohio State are probably the only 3 teams that can give them trouble. I think first year out, Pickle beats Iowa for sure, and maybe he doesn't beat Ohio State, and it's a possibility he could lose to Washington State. But after that, I don't see too many teams out there that could give him much trouble.
Yeah, but my only concern is the first year. You know what I mean? Like you said, how quick do these guys get up into the playbook, and how does it transition on the field? We know they got winning coaches, winning coordinators, winning talent. So it's just them, coming together, gelling on the field. So, but they got all the talent in the world to work with, and they got good football minds across the board on this team.